bomba click. Me not a new. New. This shit is like over flipping heating. Who's in the house? Yo, it is like too hot. September's in the house. Zep, what's good? We back on this page. Got this fly over here. Yo, it is so hot. I can't even charge up devices. Well, matter of fact, it's not because it's so hot. It's because I'm in a bootleg area, actually. Because the wiring is so old. I plugged something up. It starts to overheat or short circuit. Anyway, what's good, Zep? We black on this page. I never stop posting. I think did I tell you? I never stop posting. Listen, I gotta exercise. You know, that's what I say. You know, I never stop posting. I still go out there and hand out roses. So Ritz in the house. So BenHasLuv, BenHasLuv. That's Instagram. Roses from Love or Roses from Ben on TikTok. So I gotta look alright for ladies. You know what I'm saying? Plus all these war wounds. Y'all must think I was joking. Cause of all of this and all of this, when I don't exercise, I start, my whole body start feeling crazy. What's good though, y'all? I missed y'all, man. Yo, Rick, never again, because what I was trying to do, I got a long form page, and I jumped back into this live from time to time, but I was going for, I don't know, a month or more, and I came in the live. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. I came in the live, tried to drop my new page. Let's just say the long form page didn't work out. I still was posting, you know what I mean, videos with the ladies, you know, that ain't never stopped, you know what I'm saying, but I left y'all high and dry, man. I created a family, whether it was good or bad. Y'all come crack jokes. You got some people are ignorant, got some people are nice. It's just I created a family that I just dipped. Apologize for that, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. I miss y'all like a mother. Don't get me wrong. We were still working, you know what I mean? But to just leave this page, I was like, yo, I gotta get people to watch more. Word up, y'all heard what Rick said. I'm about to say, where my laptop? It's dead. God dang it. But what's good with y'all? Denise in the house. Word up. Getting the family back together. I love when I see Blue writing. Denise, I still need somebody to go half with me on the baby. OnlyFans dropping tonight. Told you I've been working. In this, of course. Put all that. Use all that. You know, somebody had. Listen, that's why I said. Fuck this thing. I just got everybody that try to fuck. Can y'all hear me? Did it freeze? People just think I just sit down because everybody think I'm so cool. If y'all still can see me, put some ones in the chat. Because this guy just called. Like, why you call? No, I hear. Oh, okay, word. Okay, yeah. Because people were like, I try to give everybody time, but some people. You show them how to make money, or you show them how to exercise, and they don't try to do nothing else. They're like, all right, I got to be around Ben to do it. Nah. If I showed you an exercise and showed you, you'll start posting like this, you got to work at it. Don't want to sit on, I don't do phone calls. If anything, This how I could talk to people. Because I could talk to a lot of y'all at once and y'all could talk to me at once. You be so, don't get me wrong, that's how women are going to be. But you'd be surprised how many brothers just want to talk to me 2-3 hours straight. I'm like, bro, about what? Anyway, Denise, you did wrong if you don't. So, word up, Denise. I told you OnlyFans dropping tonight. Yeah, so you see the eyebrow, right, Denise? But man, like this thing. Well, what's good with y'all, man? I missed y'all. Is it hot? It's hot up. Yo, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to New York. Besides the weather, New York has been a movie. Ridiculous. First we had Streaming University. Y'all know Casanat. And you know I went over there butt naked. I got on my TikTok and Instagram. Oh, word, right? Yo, and you know what, Riff? I do, but I'm gonna be honest, cause I gotta hire somebody, and somebody already gave me it was like, yo, cause yes I do. It's just I gotta remember to. Y'all can hear me? Yes, y'all can hear me? Because people is like, you got spam. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Riff. I do got a WhatsApp also, but I gotta hire somebody. I have to. And I just found people who they charge $4 an hour, and I gotta get them. Hopefully before when I'm off this call with y'all. Yeah. Oh, okay, word, yeah. Love you too, Denise. Okay, 1906, you seem new. Okay, word. All right, word, Riff, word. Help with it. That's why I was like, you know what? I gotta come back to this channel. I done built it damn near to 3,000 subs, created all this family, and just left y'all, man. That was a dumb move. I was just trying to get watch hours, man. You knew? Well, on this page, number one, you respect yourself first, 1906. Respect yourself first. And respect women greatly. You know what I mean? But I show everybody how to eat, exercise. I'm 42 years old. I'll be 43 July 15th. This how you could look when you don't drink, you don't drug. We don't drink or use drugs on this page. If y'all do, I don't want to hear about it. We don't drink or use drugs on this page. We exercise twice a day on this page. Yes, okay, word up, Riff. I appreciate it. Yeah. I gotta really sit down today. Hopefully, it's a lot. Like I got some girls I gotta interview today. Also, I'm telling you, I need an assistant. But yeah, all right, Riff. Riff. What I'm trying to do, like every day, at least every day by like 3 o'clock. That's what we going back, because I was always afternoon time, because I already know that this is the time around. Because you know you guys are all over the world. So every day, 3 p.m. Eastern North American time is when I have to come on, because that's when like everybody from all over I get y'all. Even though it's like, okay, 3 p.m. and 11 p.m. right? 11 p.m. Eastern and 3 p.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern North American time. Those are the two times for about an hour. Those are the two intervals where from like 3 to 5 and from like 11 to 1 is when I can get everybody from all over the world all in one. So I'm gonna start, however you, whatever, when you say create a Discord, like what would I go to create a Discord? 'Cause I'm still new to a lot of this stuff. Let me make sure it's not lagging. Like now my cousin called, why are you calling me? People call me just to lie. I'm like, yo. Okay. Like there's this other, I ain't even gonna say who, but there's somebody out there. Cause I told you I used to drink and smoke. I used to do all of that stuff when I was younger. A lot of people know I stopped. 18 years now, longer. Okay, appreciate that, Riff. Word. Appreciate that. Word, cause at one point I remember one kid told me I basically stopped him from committing from hurting himself. He was like, "Yo, when's the Ben show coming up?" This was like December, and he basically told me like, "Yo, I was thinking on acting crazy, but when you started, he's like, number one, he's like, every time I come on YouTube, you on YouTube." I was like, sounds about right. He's like, "Yo, you stopped me from acting crazy." To myself, I was like, word. So yeah. So every day 3 p.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern. F that. I was trying to, cause I was looking for watch time hours, man. Cause a lot of people, you know me dropping shorts. That's why this page is going to be designated strictly for short videos with speed. Cause people short challenge videos, short challenge reaction videos, but mainly for going live. I'm gonna just designate this for just going live, right? But people seem to like the challenge videos on here, in particular the speed reaction challenge videos. So, cause I had 100 different, let me not exaggerate the numbers, but I got at least 8 different niches on here, like 8 different genres. I got sports, I got exercising, I got eating healthy, I got think pieces, I got comedy, I got fighting action scenes, I got handing out the roses to the beautiful women. It was too much. So the algorithm, and then YouTube, well not YouTube, but a lot of these applications. Okay, what, I should pin that? Oh snap. Oh yeah, I can take y'all with me. Cause I'm hooked up to the TV. Almost forgot. Son, yeah, try that. So what? Go there and what? Set up a family from through there. Yeah, no more gold. And Lynn just hit me up. Still gotta get all the scraps. It is hot like crazy. You try to copy and paste this. Probably just go on the Discord and try and join servers and copy that link. Alright, copy. Alright, word. You gotta get me hip. Cause don't get me wrong. Cause I got so many. It's just, I'm gonna be honest. As hard as I'm working at this social media thing, I am still extremely unorganized. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm creating tons of content. So going to this, add copy and paste. Look for the ad symbol thing. Here, let me hold up. I hope this don't end. Cause I'm screenshot with you. Alright, I'm in screenshotting everything you writing. Oh, matter of fact, it saves. I forgot. Yeah, that'd definitely be better, cause I'm like, yo, especially since and Riff, I know you probably know about these guys. I didn't want to say their name, but I know you know Dean the Great. I know you heard about him. Appreciate that, Riff. I know you heard about Dean the Great, right? And Dean the Great, and I ain't even gonna even say the other guy, the streamers. I know you know about the popular streamers. And moral of the story is, because the stuff that they're promoting, they're black men, so I love them to life, and I can't talk bad about black in public. But they are promoting, they are creating, no, not even creating. They are making more animals out there. That's what, they're turning more boys into animals because of what they're doing. They're over there graping women, drinking, drugging, and you know, that's what they try to do with, that's why I'm like, man, I used to raise young boys and turn them into men. Not what they, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, because you come around me, it ain't no plan. You're gonna learn a fighting skill, you're gonna be reading every day, your intellectual prowess is gonna be very broad. You're definitely gonna be eating correctly, you're definitely not gonna be using no drugs. And you definitely gonna know how to get any woman you want. Or not, excuse me, any woman you need. And we're going out today, else I'd be lifting. That's funny to say. Your hemorrhoids flaring up, huh? Be careful, brother. But yeah, these streamers, they're I know y'all know that other white boy. All these popular streamers, they're teaching people how to be but that's what they want to promote. The people who run Kick. The people who run Kick. Kick, very smart marketing genius. They hired probably 65% of people who clip. Like I used to clip a lot. I used to get people paid to clip it, get a couple dollars. But then Kick started to hire all the people who would randomly do that. So if you would normally clip videos and upload them to like anywhere and get some money, I don't even want to tell you how to give it. But anyway, I'm like, man, I gotta come back because this is what's all over the internet. What's all over the internet, because Kick done took over the Clippers, is men beating up, cursing women. Men graping men. No, excuse me, let me not men. I mean, boys graping boys, boys graping women, boys using every drug out there. And I'm like, Jesus, what is the world coming to? That's why, you know, Kai Cenat, he already said that. He already said they tried him. He said, yeah, they tried to get me like that. But what all these applications used to do, YouTube, Facebook, Snap, they used to make you rich before famous. And that's what a lot of people don't know now. I had to find that out later. Now, they're making you famous before you get rich, right? And you can become rich and wealthy off the fame. A lot of people just don't know how to. You know what I mean? Basically, with short videos, all these applications said, we got to reprogram our algorithm to push 15-second videos the most. You know why? The way the YouTube, Facebook, the way you get way more money is if people watch your video longer. If I'm posting a 15-second video that get pushed to 100 million people, they're only gonna watch my video maybe a minute the most. And that's because if it's 15 seconds, they'll rewatch it. It still won't amass a lot of minutes or hours. So these applications will never pay you a lot. That's smart on their behalf. So they figured out how to not pay you that much no more, but to still make YouTube, Facebook, they still gonna make their application popular because they're pushing your 15-second video to 100 million people. So it's not only making YouTube popular, it's making your face popular, but no money comes with it. You gotta still look for the money. Because now everybody sees you, you gotta go, hey, Nike. Yeah, you got to reach out to these people. Hey, Popeyes. Hey, Wendy's. Look, I got 100 million views. Then Wendy's go, okay. But they're not just running to you like that. Okay. Okay, appreciate you, Riff. Word up. See? My family, my YouTube fam, man. Miss y'all, man. It is so hot today. Who's that? I'm about to put y'all on the big screen. Like, I don't know how not. I need more dishes is what I need. We're going on the big screen. Who's that? Denise? I hate dumb shit like that. God damn, man. What up, Denise? My fault. I don't like to eat in front of y'all, but you know, gotta do it. After this, I'm about to go outside and create some more content. You know, we try to stop more in the morning, make videos. Did I post anything? No, I don't think I posted anything. This is oatmeal and bananas. What up, Denise? Did you eat today? Where's that other guy? I ended up finding out this guy. Because you know, gay guys bother me all the time. Gay men, they hate me. They're like, why don't you want to be gay? Sharks in the house. Oh, you the NBA final. Listen. Oh yeah, Shark, you from New York, right? I was in Manhattan and I forgot. But New York's been up, even with the soccer games. I was in Little Italy 2 days ago. You know, with all the Italians. It was good. I'm going back out there. Let's just say that. I was in Manhattan. I posted it. If y'all still, Roses from Love on TikTok and BHASLUV, BenHasLuv on Instagram. I have forgot because you know the watch parties was every day. Every block and a bar or a house had a TV set up or something. I'm over there on Times Square, out there butt naked for the women, all right? And I was supposed to pay attention. I caught her interview. She's a cute little black lady. I just start hearing a lot of feet. I'm like, so how you like the? I turn around, it's 1,000 people just creeping. Oh, what Wicked? Wicked, you been here before, right? You know a lot of y'all. It's just the thumbnail out there looks familiar. Nah, I treat all women beautifully. Right? I don't have any girlfriends. Whenever I do have a girlfriend, I only deal with one woman. Whenever I do have a girlfriend. But I turn around. Oh, I'm gonna be honest. It was way more than 1,000 people. Way more than 1,000 people, and I'm out there damn near butt naked. So you don't know. Listen, that's why what I do. Y'all seen some of it. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. Harper, what up? Harper, you new. Sad for them. 9708, what up? Oatmeal and bananas. I normally have my green apples. I ain't got my green apples today. If you are new, I need you to like, comment, and subscribe. So anyway, the Knicks had won. New York has been a movie since the summer started, but since streaming university, Casanat. Appreciate that, Wicked. I turn around. Yeah, word. Oatmeal, you know I exercise, so this is one. This is it. And oatmeal, that's all that's in it. Don't get me wrong. Trader Joe's got an oatmeal where they got like a lot of herbs, amaranth, quinoa. But this straight oatmeal, that's it. Appreciate that, King. At the end of the stream, I always do sub for sub. But the Knicks had won doing the interview. I posted it, Roses from Love on TikTok. Over thousands of people flocking. I'm like, oh no! I just tell you, I'm in there. I'll be out there in my underwear like I'm about to do today. Women love it. Anyway, Cannon, what up? You're definitely new. If you are new, I need you to like, comment, and subscribe. I turn around. I'm like, damn. The lady's like, so come on, let's get the interview. She's trying to hurry me up to him like this. I'm like, damn, I hope they don't jump on my shoulder or something. So I'm like, where I could go. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Let's just, I finished the interview quick. I was supposed to interview, I had a lot of questions for her. I asked her like 3 questions and wrapped it up because when, I'm dead serious, it was way more than 1,000 people coming. And they coming. They just slow walking, speeding. And I'm like, damn. I said, I hit AI. The Knicks game still going on? The Knicks won the final chance. I said, shoot, damn it. I said, all right, where I'm going to go? I saw a little corner. I said, can I go there? I said, because you know it starts to get violent. If you were anybody, and I'm being dead serious, because you got stupid people out there. Some of them went viral, one or two of them. But if you would have on a Spurs jersey, you may have died. I'm being dead serious. You know, New York's already crazy. But if you would have had on a Spurs jersey, you may have got taken out that day. But they were going to do it, try to take you out anyway. So I get to the corner. It was where a newsstand. It was a newsstand. So I stand in back of it. Or to the side of it. And I'm like, damn. So they just started to engulf me. Because it's like, you can't get away from this crowd. So I'm like, damn. So I said, okay, fuck it. Let me put my back to the wall of the newsstand and just start filming. The worst thing you want to ever hear or see during a stampede of people is a white boy coming to you, looking at you and going, whoa! I said, oh, shoot. After he did that, I guess that was the call. I started hearing, whoa, whoa! And then I got on underwear this color. I'm already standing out. I'm tall, I'm 6'1", big black, scars, muscles, and red underwear. With these to match though. With the Wizard of Oz. I already stand out. Once the first white boy said, whoa, whoa, whoa. I said, oh no, damn it. I don't want nobody to start coming towards me. I don't care how tough you may think you are, how gangster you may think you are. You ain't beating 100,000 people up. So I'm like, all right, just hold your back here and just keep snapping. Click, click, click. Matter of fact, film this, record this. Should I live stream? Because if somebody pulls something out, at least a fan will see it or something, a subscriber see it and try to call the police. Because the police, they just start jumping on the police car, ripping doors off. I'm like, oh Lord. Then I'm looking at the traffic lights. They done climbed up the traffic light. Everybody swinging and look like Jumanji. So I started recording them on the traffic lights. That's the one I posted on TikTok and Instagram. So I said, I gotta get out of here. Because they just kept coming and coming, and everybody's looking at me. I told you, when I go out there like that for the ladies in my underwear, it aura forms so crazy. It could be useful, but of course women can't do it because it get dangerous. You'll have people, everybody gonna have sex with you. Man, woman, everybody gonna have sex with you. And then the men, they think they're clever. The gay one, they gonna drug your ass. So you got to just go, right? I know how to move in the daytime. New York, already a lot of people. They say 150,000 different people on Times Square every day. So I said, all right, F it. I took my back off the wall. I'm running through the crowd. Another white boy. This is white boys. They just kept latching to me. He's like, oh, here goes Ashton Hall. He said that Ashton Hall crap. Everybody turned around. What up, Edwin? Edwin's back. We're back on this page, Edwin. I'm about to go out, create some content. You know what I mean, with the ladies. Yeah, man, I was trying a long form page because I was trying to get my watch time hours up. It didn't work, and my dumb behind, I create a family on here and then just leave y'all out high to dry. I apologize for that, man. Never doing that again. Yo, I'm in the, I guess it's the hood or whatever. Well, F this being the hood. This is an old building, right? Piping old, wiring old. Cause it's so hot on this old ass apartment building, plugging, the sockets are just malfunctioning. Plugging up like, I think like 2-3 sockets are not working just because it's hot. You plug it up, plug something up, it don't charge things correctly. This with my air conditioner is like the only outlet that's still working. I got maybe about 6 outlets in the house and only one's working now. Cause me just plugging something up, I can't even get, because I stream on Kick also, I can't even stream. Laptop won't charge. I got everything plugged up to this one outlet, and let's just say I had to really decide what's useful. So I'm like, okay, the air conditioner hands down. If I don't get no goddamn TV, who cares? Air conditioner is the only guy. I sit here and talk to myself. I talk to myself every day anyway. I love to talk to intelligent people. Yeah, I'm over there. If you are new, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm about to go, about to leave the place and go to, see, that's why I'm glad I go outside butt naked. I mean, I ain't gonna do it around here. It's too many down low gangsters. So I normally hit the train. Yeah, you in the East, right? Well, it's because I'm different. Like I see a lot of the world. It's nothing but down low gangsters out here. That's why I used to walk outside like this, oiled up. I damn near walk to the subway with a snorkel. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I don't know if you see them, but now I walk to the subway with a snorkel on. Then I disrobe when I get to Manhattan, because I used to do that. I used to walk out like this, oiled up, extra black. You know, all these scars. It's crazy how the world works. People used to be scared of this shit stuff. They used to go, ew, damn, look at him. He been through shit. Niggas done stabbed him. They used to look at me like disgusted. Now these fruit niggas, their dicks get hard and these chicks' coochie get wet. So I don't look like this no more walking to the subway. Nah. I'm gonna have on like some pants. I'm gonna have a whole outfit on. Oh, you laughing? I'm dead serious. You laughing? I'm dead serious, because I've been in this apartment for about going on three years. Oh, we're in June. 3 years. 3 years. And I used to do this, and it wasn't even this hot, but it was around the 80s. And I used to do this. Next thing you know, everybody trying me. I'm like, what happened to brothers just being gangster? Now you gotta want to put something else in your mouth with the gun in your pocket? I'm telling you, I'm 42 years old. I'm turning 43. Never thought I'd see times like this. Anyway, I'm about to put on a whole astronaut outfit and walk to the subway in this robe when I get to Manhattan. I do content. I may go downtown Brooklyn today though. I may just I may get some footage downtown Brooklyn. I may get some footage. But I know I was in Little Italy the other day, 2 days ago. Because you know the soccer game, if people are outside trying to enjoy, I'm serious, because you know class are not in streaming university, even though New York always is lit. Best place on the planet. But because of streaming, when it started, the movie started, streaming university, it ain't stopped. Yeah, streaming university, Puerto Rican Day Parade, the Knicks basketball games, then the Knicks one, then the soccer games. It's a movie everywhere you go. It's just, you gotta be careful, because they out there drugging niggas. Don't get me wrong now. I'll let a lady do what she wants to be now. What you mean the Spurs sold out? Oh, you're a Spurs fan? Let's just say I'm glad you're still alive. You better keep that a secret. I think they're treating a rapist better than they treat a Spurs fan right now. Matter of fact, no, I think that died down though. But nah, you would've. And you know what? I used to be too, right? And I'm gonna keep it all the way up. That's why. That's why. That is why I've always been nice with the handle. I just came to understanding. I don't need to swish my shot all the time. I'm always, you know, up north people, we and one and all day. Yes, I said if I could, because they needed to study that man. And I'm joking, but I'm still gonna say it. How precise that man hits the backboard, I don't think he's meant to miss. I've never seen anybody, and I don't know if you watch NBA practices. You can watch the practices on YouTube. They film some. They don't go too in depth with the practices because they don't want to get off their secrets. But what I'm basically trying to convey is, at least 99% of NBA players during practice never miss a shot. Oh no, because and everybody will tell you that, everybody rich and famous who entertain, they always get nervous when the camera's on. And all of them will say that. The ones who even say they're lying. Everybody still get the bubble guts, but after a couple minutes or whatever, Tim Duncan. I said, damn, this guy. How are you so? It's like, number one, what made you? Because he just accepted what was going on. He's like, I'm not a short guy. And I'm going to be honest, shorter people are more synonymous with swishing. I'm getting deep. With swishing a shot. Bro, what are you doing like that? That check my picture. Bro, what? Bro, what are you doing like that, kid? That check my picture. Tim Duncan, man, because of him, he made me. Oh, Shady's in the house. He made me go, I don't need to switch a shot. I just need to master that box. Then I can shoot. Sips in the house. I said, yo, if I can master that box, I'm telling you, Edwin, I'm nasty like this. I'm nasty, still nasty. I just said, I need to get this shot automatic. Everybody's automatic during practice. Tim Duncan seems to be automatic all the time. You got this, Steph Curry. I get it. Cause and that D-Mac, that's when you're a good person. When you're a great person, people mod you everywhere. But yeah. No, I'm going to create content right now for a couple of days. Edwin, what do you do? Are you in shape? Like, what do you do? You said to Linden Park to do what? What do? You exercise, you play sports, you mess with the girls, like what you do? You're funny, you do comedy, like what you do? Because I got something in the works, because crazy you say, because I don't like to just be around for nothing. Right? We gotta, like, even when I used to be in D-Mac, you funny. When I used to be in the crime, like, I used to tell people used to just want to be around me for nothing. I said, nah, you about to get a job. You're going to put some money in your pocket. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. So, Edwin, what do you do? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to get a team, and there's going to be a lot of bad bitches. Because, like, especially when I went to streaming university, everybody knows me, but they don't want to act like they know. But the girls do. That's what counts. Right? And, are you athletic? Are you in shape, Edwin? You sound like you're not, so that's probably where we'll have to start. Because I move a lot. Like, F my age. In order to move out, because the other day I was like, damn, I do a lot. Because I remember I had this model girlfriend, well, she was like, anyway, white girl from Germany. She's like, I want to hang with you. I'm like, all right, I do a lot. I brought her all over New York. We went to Queens, because I knew a lot of taggers, spray paint, showing all the spray painting, Martin Luther King Boulevard. You know how many black people don't even know that there's a castle in Central Park? Like, I'm bringing out it's a castle. Yeah. And when you walk in that area, it's called Belvedere. When you walk in that area, it's just super fire. It's just like, everything the medieval time, I'm not in shit, nothing. And then I had lung surgery, and I got stabbed, so that ain't no shit. If you're gonna be around me, I don't hang out. So We either gonna be exercising or creating some type of content, because that's what I'm forming. I'm forming a group because that's what works better, man. A group of like-minded people than one. Yeah, and I'm dead serious on how I move. Like I don't drink, I don't smoke, all of that. You know what I mean? So that's out. So you come around me, just know that's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? And I follow you, right? Do you create content? Because obviously, I ain't just gonna have you around me. Because it get really, yes he is. This guy seems like, I am, appreciate that, Sammy. Yeah, D-Man, I am. I try to treat people as such. As a guy, man. A lot of, is that a Linden? I think that's Linden Park. Because what's his name? Edwin. Duties! You know that brother. He seems, I think he, yeah, I mean, every time I see him, he wanna, so I'm like, you know what? Well, really the bad bitches. I mean, the super sexy women. Because they like going harder. I'm like, you know what? I'm getting us together. I'm gonna be honest, it was just gonna be me and just a whole bunch of super sexy women. And I was gonna start, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna need cameramen and all of that, right? Even though I got good cameraman, but I'm telling you, man, these guys. This brother, he be taking pictures of Oprah Winfrey. But what you think he wanna do with me? 99% of these cameramen, man. Oh no, but not just that, you know what I'm saying, Edwin, what I was doing, because exercise content, no. I wouldn't have been recording, if you came around me and we exercised, no, that's because you said you're not in shape. I would have helped you, show you a way to, because when you start to see, damn, Ben goes here, he goes there, you're gonna need to be in shape dealing with me, being around all these women, eating how I eat. I'll go to 4 boroughs almost every day. You know, just on the train, you know what I'm saying? Like, getting content, then editing. Now, but we have gym in there also, but I don't record the gym. You know, I dropped a few clips of gyms. Word up. But yeah, I tried the gym content. My heart's not. I just love women. You know what I mean? It's like I love being around women. And I love making people proud of themselves, all right? And laughing too. I like to be funny, I like to be around women. All that exercise stuff, I do a lot of exercising, but I'm so militant, it's in my schedule, it's like blindfolded. So I will just show you how to do that in order to do all this other stuff. And that's good, And just like I said, Edwin, I'm not doing that. If you are new, I need you to subscribe first. But I'm not doing nothing impossible. Nothing I do. Look how I eat. Yeah, this ain't impossible to eat oatmeal and banana. It's just I do it blindfolded. I don't think McDonald's or fast food. Don't get me wrong. Like the other day, I didn't look at my fridge. I had over 100 pounds of salmon, but I ain't cooked none of it. So I had to go around here, East New York. Had to go there. And listen, these West Indians. They were decent. A spot that opened up like a year and a half. They were decent. Now crackheads, all of that inside of there. I mean, staying out in front begging. I go in there, crackheads. Hey man, can I get? These crackheads jump on my shoulder. A random West Indian nigga, some sweet nigga. Excuse my language, y'all. Some sweet, feminine brother. He start cursing a girl crackhead out. Over my shoulder. I said, hold on, whatever she want, just give it to her. So I get. The owner in the back, he see me do that, he get angry at me. Why you giving her what she want? I said, you got a crackhead and some sweet brother cursing the crackhead out. What's that, that's your homie or something? I'm a customer with, nah, don't give her what. I said, yo, whatever she want. It's on my to get her out of here. I got it. They got mad at me. I'm dead serious, man. I was on board and have fun at the gym. Facts. Yeah, I have extremely good fun at it. We would just go to the gym to film. Yo, D-Mac, when I go in there, I see girls, click. I see them walk in, click, 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 gone. I said, I said, look, I seen her walk in with a bag, put the bag on the floor in front of the mirror. Brothers do it too. Brothers do it too. It'd be ultra hilarious when I see a brother do it. Let's see who's right. Oh no, but I don't. That's why even when I'm with women, I say this is how I eat. We're cooking. I don't. We're cooking. I don't like to go. You know what I'm saying? Because especially in East New York, these people out here. Oh, you know what I'm saying? But period, because I could get into the whole biologic of the human anatomy and why we shouldn't always trust some. It even boils down to buying cut fruit. Cut fruit shows that it's been through some hands. All right. D-Mac, where are you from actually? You seem pretty good. You seem pretty good-hearted. Yeah. How old do you think I am, D-Mac? I'm 5'17". That's cool. I got a birthday coming up July 15th. Oh, and another thing's going on in New York. I don't even know if y'all know about it. Super big soccer game in Central Park. I Show Speed. Who else? Okay. Oh, wait, what are you, a Cancer? Because I don't know all the astrology stuff. Because it was something about Cancers. Even though the majority of the millionaires on the planet are Cancers, it's just astrology. I don't try to. It's a lot of bad things with Cancers that I'm definitely not associated with, but I see it. Oh, okay, cool. Woo! I rather come up from word, simp. You're right. Facts. It's more expensive, and it shows it's been through hands. Right? The thing that I don't want, because y'all know I used to talk all that stuff, dropping that out. But number one, you should always try farmers markets. Farmers markets, they're least likely to be touched by the government. You know what I mean? All you gotta do is Google farmers market. I don't care what part of the planet you're on. Google farmers market, something gonna pop up. I'm 42, I'm turning 43. And farmers markets can be bad also, but they're better to try than the Target. The Trader Joe's is cool, and Trader Joe's, a lot of them, even though they don't like me a lot also, because you know they hire me. Gay people don't like me because they like the gay men especially, because I don't sleep with men. You know what I mean? But the cool people I do see in Trader, because Trader Joe's always got super sexy women there. I don't get it. It's like they're gay men and thick women. But they'll tell me, they'll be super honest with me, and they'll be like, the girls, they'll be like, I'm like, hey, where's this product at? This one that was here. Yeah, right? Yes, Trader Joe's is cool. Because they'll tell me, they're like, oh, that product's not there no more, it got recalled. I go, so why do y'all recall it? And this girl's like this, she looked both ways, she's like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Whenever we recall an item, excuse me, 14th is cool. I'll go to all of them. 14th, Court Street, downtown Brooklyn, Albee Square Mall. Hello guys, happy Thursday, Daniel. But she said whenever we recall an item. She didn't say the company recalled it. Whenever we recall an item, it's because they either took out an ingredient or added an ingredient we don't like. And I was like, got it. But all I eat, but just like I said, you still can test it by like eating them. You know what I mean? You go to these farmers markets, buy the fruits, whatever fruits is best for you. I do a lot. I herbs, I juice. You know what I mean? I juice. You know what I mean? I expect everybody. Yes, I expect everybody to get you a juicer. Spend $200. You know what I mean? Or I mean, if you ain't got it, $30 on Amazon. That one may not last you long, but at least it'll get you in the rhythm. Cause the water that they sell in the stores is not the best for you. And I told people like that on TikTok, they banned my behind quick. Alright, I'm just about done with this. Dang, Shanny, no. Dang, Shanny. Are you famous? Yeah, you do got what? Last I checked, you got like 10,000. What, you at like 30,000 subs now? You pretty famous, ain't you? Nah. You sure you don't write music for famous people? You only write it for yourself? Because who else said, oh, you're in here? Somebody said Shanny's on your D-Mac. So Shanny be out in these YouTube streets, huh? Okay. Whole Foods is definitely not a great store. Hell, number one, let's not even talk about the food. Let's talk about the money. Whole Foods is too expensive. It's too expensive. When Jeff Bezos got ownership of it, I thought things were gonna change. Just like I said, we're not even talking about the food yet. Just talking about the price. They've always been too expensive. And that's been on purpose also, right? To keep a certain demographic away. But if you got good stuff, you got good stuff. But when Jeff, and I used to buy this bread called Ezekiel bread. It's more expensive, but that's the healthiest bread to get. Yeah. Listen, right? Because with the whole inflation thing, this is what they want everybody to believe, D-Man. Like, people could always, it's just greed. People could always charge reasonable prices and make a great living. They just want an astronomically godlike control. That's what it creates. All that money, it doesn't just create a great living, it creates a certain type of control. Now you can control how people act and think through the food. Right? And people don't even understand that. They always know it's because of how the economy got put. No, they're trying to structure an area a certain way so they'll make up words like inflation. No, they want to bring certain people in and bring certain people out. Because, for example, Blink, the gym, right? They went out of business, or they're going out of business. So this company brought them called Pure Gym. So now you're seeing all the Pure Gyms, that's the new Blink. And you know what they're doing? Which a lot of companies don't like to do. 24-hour gyms. At one point, a lot of companies took that out. Because you know why? You're spending more money. The water got to stay on longer. The lights got to stay on longer. The air conditioner got to stay on longer. They can afford it. But they don't want to. Because just taking a 24-hour gym away and closing at 11, you know how much more money they make? They don't have to do it like that. They can afford 24-hour gyms. But they're not going to do it because, like, businesses, because of the nervous system of the human anatomy. But businesses have understood that you have to make it look like you're serving the people, but you're not really supposed to serve them. And it's just, they got statistics on this also. Like, the term evil genius is spot on. It's very dangerous, but like Whole Foods, they're not even the healthiest. When certain white people, they came in there and they said, hold on, Whole Foods, huh? They started to test some of the products. Bring it to the laboratory. Next thing you know, they found out that a lot of 305 products aren't plant-based. Lots of times it's white folks that are bust white folks. All right? So not only is Whole Foods more expensive, They're not even selling real whole food. Oh, look it up. 305 was taken to court. I can tell you a lot more of these things. Lenny and Larry products. 16 grams of protein. It's supposed to be plant-based products. I'm like, damn, these things, number one, they taste too delicious to be healthy. I'm gonna be honest. Because if something tastes too good, it's not the best for you. That's why if you're gonna go plant, let it be herbs, fruits or vegetables, right? What up, Christian? But all this other stuff, Lenny and Larry products say 16 grams of protein. White man came, 16 grams. He tested it. White man busted the white man. Ninja ain't no 16 grams. They took it straight to court. They got scared. Oh, Beyond Me, that's another one. It's another one. That's why I tell people, because like the plant-based meals I eat, this is what my plant-based meal consists of. It used to be that. I'm not going to say a lot. I did the Beyond Meats. I did a lot of, I don't even remember all the names. I'm going to be honest. I did at least 7 different companies that are plant-based. Because, you know, the main ingredient in all these plant-based products are peas, P-E-A, pea beans. So I did the Beyond Meat. My plant meal is quinoa rice. People don't even know quinoa is a fruit. You can look it up. It's in the family. All right, quinoa rice, high in protein. Because when you're eating only plants, you're going to drop like a crackhead your weight. Protein helps you maintain. You're not going to gain fast, but you'll maintain your weight. It's like the protein holds on to the fats that it needs to. Quinoa's packed with proteins. Quinoa rice, what I eat. You're eating plants all day, you're not going to be full. You're going to be hungry as hell. You're going to think you got a tapeworm as big as King Koopa in your gut. So you need some fats. Avocado. Great for the skin, but it helps. It's great fat. Help you feel full. Quinoa, half of an avocado. I'm giving you a meal. I'm giving you a meal. Alfalfa sprouts. I say, yo, man, I'm trying to look this size, even though I eat fish. But I say, yo, I'm trying to look decent size, but this stuff just I can't gain no weight, man. I said, what? There gotta be an animal out there that eat plants and like it's fat or something. Horses. I used to work at a horse stable. One horse costs $1 million. The ones that they race. One horse. You look at this horse, one thigh, one ass cheek look like a good BBL. I said, damn, that just looks strong. He's a meaty, healthy boy. I said, how you get that and he's just eating hay? The hay that he's eating or that she's eating is alfalfa hay. Packed with nutrients. So that's what he's eating. That horse is eating just that plant and he built like this and winning all the racing. That one horse cost $1 million. I said, I gotta get this alfalfa hay. Alfalfa sprouts. Same family. Same family, alfalfa. It's packed with nutrients. So I'm eating quinoa white rice for the protein. Avocado for the fats to stay full. Protein for the energy and the bones. Alfalfa sprouts. It's packed with nutrients. World round thing. It's everything is giving you. Everything. And if you can't get alfalfa sprouts, just like I said, it's make you feel full, bone strength, good iron. And iron is definitely what you lack when you're eating plant. Because all these animal products, that's why I say I can get deep and go crazy. All these animal products are rich in iron. And people don't even know the vitamins and minerals and their inner workings of what's really necessary for the body. Iron is definitely necessary. All these animal products are packed with iron. When you don't have iron, you will walk. Your cognitive functioning is disabled. You start to be dizzy. You can't walk straight and all types of. Because it happened with me. That's why I don't want to get too deep, because you got to understand. When I was going and getting stabbed, all the lung surgery, a Timu bulletproof vest, all these fighting. it really messed my body up, y'all. I really was sick with it. That's why I'm doing great. Samini. We gonna call you Sam. You ain't about to make me look stupid. But yeah, it was a time where that's who said it. I think he left September. He's like, man, number one, I feel smaller, but like, every time I see you, you look bigger. I have to exercise and eat right. Once I stop, and I used to get angry at this, I'm like, damn, I can't eat no meat. Pause. I can't eat a burger. I'm blacking up. Skin gets darker than this. I start to get tired all over the place, bloating. My doo-doo, hey, listen, I'm keeping it real. My doo-doo will be so hard. I be in the bathroom. I say, listen, I give all gay people the credit. I don't know how they can put something that big in there, because trying to have something that big come out, I told the Lord, just take me, God. I can't take the pain. And I used to get tired with all of that. That's when I realized all I can eat is fish and plants. I tried everything. If you are new, I definitely need you to like and subscribe, y'all. But 5:30 decent timing. Yeah. But that's what I said. I could go on and on about the eating, because it was imperative I really studied the anatomy of the body, because it was getting frustrated. I'm like, yo, I can't eat nothing. It was at one point where I just stopped eating. All I ate was apples. Every day. I said, God, I can't eat jack, man. I eat this. My doo-doo's hurting my butt. I don't want nothing hurting my butt. Nothing's supposed to go back there. So I said, messing my skin up. I thought the steak was gonna help my gym. Nah, it ain't helping the gym. But I said, what the heck could I eat? I eat only plants. When I was eating apples, all I ate, I had a bag. I always got a bag of food. Every time you see me dip in the bag, it was for an apple. It made me feel full. Yeah, it made me feel full. Gave me energy, because you know the sugar, you know what I mean? The insulin in the body was easy to convert that sugar into energy, because that's how we get energy. Whenever we eat, the insulin in our body snatches the sugar from it and puts gas in the tank. Right? But nothing was sticking when I was eating apples. I lost 7 pounds in 3 days. I said, yo, what the fuck? I'm on the phone. Bitch, did you burn me? All right, send me your blood results. At first, I was like, it can't be the apple making me drop like this. I was like, damn, I only slept with a couple of girls. So I had to make some phone calls. I was like, you sure that blood work was true? Because AI wasn't that popping back then, but you seem like you're smart. I'm making it sound funny, but I definitely called some chicks. All right, so I had to figure out what to eat, how to eat it, when to eat it, why I should be eating this. Because don't think just because something's an apple, that's the best thing for you. No, green apples are the best thing. Red apples are, I'm going to be honest, and we're going to use the correct terminology, they're worse because of the sugar content. You know what I mean? Because of the SAD diet, SAD, Standard American Diet, especially with black people, and this was done purposely by the powers that be. And anyway, black people definitely can't consume lots of things, because then it'll give you diabetes, right? Right? And this was by design. But red apples, the sugar content is too high. It's too high. The insulin, it's basically like giving somebody too much work at the job. They can't finish it, so the work pile up. You come back, all this paperwork piled up. You're like, man, you gave me too much work to do. You look at the company falling apart, you're like, damn. It's like, man, it's my one in here to do this paperwork. You gave me all this paperwork to do. That's what red apples do to the body. Red apples come with all this paperwork for insulin to do. Here, insulin. Insulin go, damn, ninja. It's too much work. I ain't even doing it. Now you got all this paperwork piling up in your body, and your body's going haywire. So that's what red apples eventually do. You know what I'm saying? But green apples is very astringent. Green apples, I'm gonna be honest, and people there's a literature on the internet you can find for this, like stories or facts, data, and statistics. Very astringent. They're very astringent towards yourself. Green apples basically goes in the body and starts cleaning up shop. And look at the cells. Damn, these cells are dirty, man. Hold on, I got you. Start cleaning all the doo-doo off the cells there, because that's basically what happened. You know what I mean? The mucus and inflammation, basically the body defecating, and the body taking a doo-doo, and it's just doo-doo flying on everything. It's the best way I can describe it. And green apples goes in there and starts cleaning up the doo-doo. Damn, off the cells first. Boom. Damn. And if all you live on, and you hell yeah, yo, that's what I said. And this is when I was in Florida, because you know I went out there doing crime also. So I had to cop out to work. What was it again? Work release. You know what I mean? So I said, all right, let's do this work release. And they're like, pick a job. They had a list. I didn't even know it was a horse stable I was going to, because the name did not say horse stable. It didn't even say horse anything, actually. I was just like, I think it said something like curating animals. It phrased it very cleverly, right? Because if I would have known, even though I had fun there because of the people there, there was this white girl there. She see how I act? There was a white girl act just like this. Yeah, and I was like, oh, you're pretty funny. I'm talking about, you know, she wasn't on no racist type of stuff, like meaning you can't say certain things. She knew not to say the word nigga. And I definitely wasn't going to sit there and talk about, yeah, oh, I sure need a mayonnaise sandwich right now. We wasn't on that type of time. But we still was cracking on the borderline type of jokes. Like if I said something about black folks, she would piggyback off the joke. But she wouldn't go crazy. I go, because around that ranch, all that horse doo-doo, I'm talking about horse doo-doo taller than me. Yeah, I was in Florida. Coconut water is great for the body because of the H3O2. And they'll lie to you and tell you there's no such thing as H3O2. Just because of the white man didn't put it on the periodic table. That's why they'll say it. Right? No, but H3O2, just like H2O. H2O, they say the body is 75% water, which it is. But they say H2O, right? H3O2 is structured water that the body definitely needs, right? So it may be H3O2 subsiding there in the body. That's because of how they programmed everybody. They got everybody drinking all this water out the store. No, coconut water has H3O2. H3O2 is basically structured water. Structured water is basically me giving you everything you need. It's like you going camping and Ben gave you a box with everything you're supposed to have in it. You ain't even got to worry about nothing. It's like, hey, go camping now. You go camping, you know, Ben hooked me up. I'm good. You got your camping, everything in the box. The tent, fire, the lighter, wood, everything. That's what H3O2 is. H3O2 is structured water. Once it's handed to the body goes, damn, thank you. Now your respiratory system is working better. Everything's flowing right. Less mucus and inflammation buildup. Everybody in the body, every cell in the body is doing the job more and more correctly because you keep giving it this structured water. Because fluid is definitely necessary for the body. It's just this H2O that they've been producing throughout all the stores with the Poland Springs, and you got to understand all this water that runs through the stores. It goes through a chemical filtration system. They take water out the ocean. Boom. They put it through a machine. Because it got viruses and bacteria in it. They took it out the ocean. They got to clean the viruses and bacteria out. So now they put it through the machine, and it's a chemical in the machine that cleans the water. It cleans the virus and bacteria. So now when it comes out, they bottle it up. Poland Springs. There you go. They took out that virus and bacteria that was in the water. But the chemical they used to clean it, now you drinking that new chemical. I.e., later in life, you get cancer. What the doctor say? Oh, it's hereditary. Your daddy had cancer, that's why you got it now. No. Everybody has has disease cells dormant in their body. In particular, cancer. Dormant. Cells in the body that are quiet. They stay asleep forever. These cells. But sometimes there's things or certain societal norms. These cells aren't woken up easily, but they can be woken up. I.e., drinking the Poland Spring, whatever chemical they use to clean out the Poland Springs, that'll wake up the cells. Whatever chemical they use to clean out the Aquapana, that'll wake up the cells. And it's a lot of other scenarios that'll wake up these quiet cells in the body. Like there was this show called Monsters Inside of Me. Lady stepped on a rusty nail. Boom! It woke up the cells, and it was some disease, some new disease. So we have a lot of dormant disease cells in our body, just in our body, quiet. And I know they were placed there strategically. And that's a whole nother. See, I'm going on tangents. I don't want to do too much because I know a lot. I'm a genius. But yeah, y'all. I got enough. Where was I gonna go? Am I gonna go to Brooklyn? I gotta take a doo-doo first. Cause I'm not feeling. Maybe tomorrow I'm gonna do Little Italy. Cause when I go over there, I'm walking all over. You know, you got Soho, Little Italy, and Chinatown, all right there. And I need to go out there butt naked and get some content. Cause you know, and also with the Dominicans, Asians and Dominicans, man, they really support each other. They really support their people. I ain't gonna hold you. Don't get me wrong, they kill up each other also, because you like with the Asians, you got the Yakuza, that game. And I don't care what anybody say, they're just more organized, but they're worse than the Bloods and the Crips. And with the Dominicans, you can look it up. You know, I deal with a lot of women. Ben loves women. And there was this lady, the lady I used to deal with, her job was Q&A investigator. Yeah, white people job, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, Sim. Everything. Absolutely right. Everything. You just have to take the time. But first, once you stop listen. The longest I went eating plants, and people don't even know you got a second brain in your stomach. And when we say it's a second brain, it's a function, meaning like you can't think through it, but it functions just like a brain. That's why when you clean this out, the first thing that happens is, and I hate this word, but you'll feel happier, right? Because automatically cortisol levels go down. When you clean this second brain out, inside your gut does the same functions as this. It's just you don't talk through this. Once you clean this out, cortisol levels, and I promise you guys, that's why I always recommend everybody do a fruit diet. And try it for 2 weeks. Don't feel less. If you don't know what to eat apples. Eat apples every day. But I know what to eat. Quinoa rice, I already told you. I can watch this back. Quinoa rice, alfalfa sprouts, green apples in there, chopped up, and avocado. Boom. Eat that meal 3 times a day. You can have oatmeal in the morning, oatmeal, banana, green apple. Then in the afternoon, quinoa, avocado, alfalfa sprouts, green apples. Do that. Eat that morning, afternoon. Do that for a week. Then only eat grapes after that. Because we need you to go for at least a month. You'll be so amazed, I'm telling you. Because life will feel so peaceful. And the universe will start giving you what you need. Like, we're in like words of frequencies. That's why when you ever hear people talk about, I'm not on that frequency, they're really dropping gems. Because you will start to figure out more of what you need to do in life. I don't want to explain too much more on that because that's a whole lot more to talk about, and I got to go. But if you if you can handle it, just eat apples 3 weeks. All right. I say do grapes afterwards because grapes are the fructose in grapes is high in sugar, and if you're just coming off of a SAD, standard American diet, and bringing all this sugar right away, your body will tell you no, ninja, don't do that. We about to malfunction. So you have to wean the body off of what you've been eating forever, which will take like a good week. Then you can incorporate the grapes. And mind you, yeah, you're gonna look like a skeleton. You're gonna start shrinking, right? But if you incorporate a little workout every morning, I'm telling you, it's just I keep making excuses. The longest I did was 3 weeks, and not because I couldn't do it. It's easy once you know what to do, but I was like, damn, I'm getting too small. And I'm small now. You should, cause you know what I'm saying. But and I'm a little bigger. You'll see. Another 3 days I get bigger. I know how to get bigger, but you know, it still messes with my psyche to get that small. I'm talking about. There's no way to avoid it, but the body, I'm talking about my skin. This damn near disappeared. All these dark marks, inflammation. The skin start going, thank you. Not skin, excuse me. Your body starts saying thank you. And I recommend everybody try that. Like, you got Yaki Awakening, the best to ever do it, one of the smartest black men on the planet. He's so smart, doctors came to him. And then the doctors, they kept going, how are you curing, besides him curing HIV, herpes, and people, you gotta understand, you're not gonna take a pill and your HIV gonna disappear tomorrow. That's what people did. A lot of dumb people think that. No, when you follow that regimen, like how I'm saying, Sammy's in the house, when you follow that regimen, like how I'm saying, in order to cure anything, it's going to take about a good 4 months. You go on a fruit diet, only fruit, then you incorporate the herbs, plants, and it will knock everything out. I'm gonna repost it again. Black brother who didn't take herbs, but they told him he had cancer. He has 6 months. Boxer. I'll repost it again. BenHasLuv, BenHasLuv. Instagram, and it's on the Instagram. I don't think I got it on my TikTok, but I'm gonna repost it. After the doctor told him that, he said, "Man, you got about." Word love, Sammy. The doctor said you got about 4 or 5 months to live. He moved to Mexico with his girl, only ate fruits, and only drank coconut water. A year and a half it took, no more cancer. He didn't even take herbs. He just had to get out of America because America's food is that's what it does. So yeah, Simp, you already know what time it is, Simp. If you stop eating animal or food in America, but animal also. If you only eat fruits, whatever's in your body, people don't even know. Majority of the planet has tapeworms. That's what I mean. People go, man, that meal ain't fill me. No, it's because you got tapeworms. And these worms, you feed them. That's why when people have these crazy appetites, they think it's just them being hungry. Or no, it's you have tapeworms. Oh, when people have back pains, right? Oh, my lower back, I don't know. The majority of the planet got back pain. They don't even know that's gallstones. I used to have them. I should have took pictures of it because you end up doodling it out. You got to know. You go on a fruit diet for like a week, but you got to drink green apple juice. Yaki Awakening, he's the one who helped me clear all this stuff up. He said, if you can do the green apple juice, and I'm like, damn, I can't eat nothing. So I'm like, all right, F it. I'm going to do, because that lower back, I was getting it from taking too much caffeine for the gym. It started happening. I said, man, I went to the doctor because I took too much caffeine, not because of this. I took too much caffeine and it had me sick. I went to the doctor. They did a CT scan. They said, oh, yo, you got gallstones. But don't worry, people just live with them. They don't hurt you. Green apple juice. Grapes, you should never juice grapes. And juice. Whenever I say a juice, it's because, I mean, you put it in a juicer. I don't mean you go buy the juice from the store. Whenever I say green apple juice or orange juice, you got to get a juicer and juice it. Because the packaged one in the store is chemicalized, all types of stuff. Even when they say on the ingredients, yes, green apple juice. Oh, I'm sure. No, okay. Yeah, grapes, it actually becomes, because you're almost, it's like you isolate the sweet, because you know fructose, sugar is in grapes, but the body does need sugar, but natural sugar, which is called fructose, right? But you isolate it more when you juice a grape. So it's more sweeter. It's more sweeter, and it's too much sugar at once for the body. So we never want to juice grapes. You only want to eat them, right? But after like 4 days of you eating plants, right? Get a plant, because you gotta wean the body off of, because with all that sugar interacting with what you've been eating for 20, 30 years, the body's gonna go haywire, right? And it's going to make it's gonna be too much work for the insulin to do. No, all of this fructose that you see on all these products, toothpaste, all of these, that's more chemicalized fructose. We don't like that. We don't like that. We want natural sugar off the plant. All this stuff that's more chemicalized, and it's not good. It's not, but people use it. You know, it's in the toothpaste. It's in majority of all toothpastes. You know what I mean? It's Coca-Cola. It's in a lot of food products. We don't want that. We don't want that one. But that's why, and because of that, throughout millenniums, it makes people go, no, too much sugar for the body is terrible. Because that's what they programmed us to know. Oh, fructose, sugar, toothpaste, not good. Soda, not good. Yeah, sugar for the body, not good. No, sugar for the body is great. Natural sugar. Natural sugar, not this stuff they've been selling to us for 100 years. But just like I said, it's already programmed in people. People brush their teeth, drink soda. They do all that blindfolded. They don't really think. And you know what a lot of that stuff creates is Alzheimer's. Fructose, this chemicalized fructose they've been selling us for years. That's one of the things that helps put more mucus and inflammation build up in the neurological system. And people don't even know. But when you start to forget what they say, oh yeah, your uncle had it. That's why you got it. Nah, ninja. See, when you start realizing all of this stuff, and you start reading it word and doing research, you go, well, damn. Like, people don't even know. Like, they want men to be weaker, so they're turning men gay. You be like, what? Like, Rizza Islam, he even posted how they're doing it. But one thing is, you know, if you raise it, men and women have estrogen and testosterone in our system. We both have that chemical, men and women. But throughout mass media, they made it seem like estrogen is only dormant in women. No, estrogen is estrogen resides in women and men. Estrogen and testosterone. To take it even further, it's not the main driver, but estrogen helps dictate how masculine a man acts. How manly a man acts. Because masculinity, that's not, people think that word means man. Masculinity is the art of fighting back. Look it up. Masculinity doesn't mean man. It's the act of fighting back. That's what masculine means, right? But when you raise the estrogen in a man, it can make him bisexual. Yes. People go, what? What do you? They have products, right? BPA free. I used to talk about this, Sammy, on TikTok, and they was clipping me every second. They like, nah, he gonna stop you from drinking water, buying Poland Springs. So I had to stop. I just stopped it. Oh, they was clipping me every second. Suspend. I'm like, suspend for what? That's why I got tired. Yeah, I mean, cause I went through so much. Number one, I'm very studied. I love reading, and then I went through so much. Like, look it up. You'll see BPA-free products. You know what BPA is? You see this? This plastic got BPA in it. Just touching this raised my estrogen level. If I'm lying Why do you have BPA-free products? If the estrogen level being raised isn't a problem, why would you have products that have that chemical out so your estrogen doesn't become raised? People don't even know you can get turned, you know what I'm saying? But yes. About keeping healthy. Yes. But yeah, Sammy, oh, they don't want us to know. Because you would think YouTube is cool, though. YouTube is cool. But I really wanted to get more to talking to my women, Sammy. Yeah, I mean, y'all, to help y'all understand that we don't just want y'all, we need y'all. You know what I mean? Because it's always and you don't know how great the evil geniuses made this work to keep us apart. You don't know how. Number one, America is the most hated, but they're the most admired. Everybody looks to America to take stuff that we've done and do it themselves, whether it's good or bad. And they've been doing this for centuries. They're like, feminism is turned to radical feminism. Women don't want equality, they want superiority. But then because of another reason for, in women have higher estrogen levels. Higher estrogen levels, biologically speaking, a woman's anatomy is just going to produce a higher estrogen level. Higher estrogen levels create distorted cognitive functioning. What does that mean? That's why if you walk in on a woman, and this doesn't mean you're terrible, it's just the three groups, women, gays, and Jews. Those groups, you have to say that they're perfect. If you don't say they're perfect, they're going to shut down whatever you got going on. Because they understand through the nervous system, aka your soul, that when you group together, they've been trained to believe that, Edwin. They've been trained to believe that. And then 73 cents out of every dollar is spent by a woman. So you gotta feed the people who are giving you the most money whatever they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? And it stems down a lot through history. Oh no, of course, Sam, of course. Heck yeah, that's why they're cutting the video. I know, because at first, when it was happening on TikTok, I'm being honest, they banned me for 2 weeks, and I'm like, yo, people can't be reporting me like this. I'm like, they're not reporting me because I wouldn't say nothing about men, wouldn't say nothing about women. I'm saying, and you see I did it, you know, I'm being lazy. But I was like, don't go get that. They take that water out the river, not just that one, but all the ones in the stores. You got, if you do get, you do need a spring water, and I was like, Aquapana, that's a great one, but even they get messed with. But we all need to drink fruit juice. And don't go buy no fruit juice. Buy a juicer, juice it. This water, they take out the river, put it through a chemical to take the virus and bacteria out. Now you're drinking the chemical. Clip, 2 week suspension. I said, hold on, what? And after like 4 times, that's when I really started to talk to people. I was like, yo, do y'all like being here? And then a few girls, they're like, oh, that's why, they said, oh no, they're clipping you because you're telling people how to eat and drink. They're like, they don't want, nobody want to hear that. He's like, and she's like, I didn't even know that about the water. Now I'm not even gonna buy. And I'm like, boom, see, just like that. Because these days people want to be healthier, especially after COVID. You know what I'm saying? But I try to stick away from that. That's why you see Sammy when we on this page. I try to say I ain't trying to do no politics. It's not trying to. Yes. Oh, you know, the drugs and the prison system is the new slavery. It's always been the new slavery. And when I say the new slavery, people really don't even know too much about slavery in America that they think they know. Slavery in America was a $1 trillion business due to inflation, right? Trillions of dollars. Trillions. And we're not talking about slavery made trillions of dollars every like 8 months. America was making 60% of their money from cotton. Right? So now they can't just kill everybody, all the black people, hang them in the streets like that. They can't do that like that. That's just inhumane. Because when you do acts like that, I don't care who you are, it'll make people see it from Saturn or Jupiter. You're going to definitely have aliens come here and say, all right, brothers, y'all ain't just about to be hanging people all. We seen that from planets eons away. Y'all got to chill. So what do? They hit the foods. What do? They make us not like each other. And look how great it's worked. That's why when I come on here, you should see when I go out there and hand out roses, certain women, because unfortunately, 1 out of every 4 women are on depression medication, whether you call it a street drug or a medicated drug, a drug from the doctors, right? A lot of women, unfortunately, and a lot of people these days, right, they're too comfortable with their being stressed out. So women will come up to me trying to make me angry, right? Because they can't. Yeah, it's hard to bother me out there, especially as a woman. The angry women, they want to the gay men and few women. The gay men do it more. But it's hard to try to fight me or argue with me when I'm out there saying I love you. It'd be so funny when they come and people, because when they start, everybody looks like, hold up, you bothering him for what? He's not even charging for those roses. He's giving it, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, whether I got a rose or not, every seed I plant, it works. It makes women understand you're not wanted, you're needed. It makes everybody understand we are more better together. Don't get me wrong, because of how the world is, if you be mean on social media, you'll get rich. You'll get rich. Oh no, because okay, I'll tell you one white girl came, around Donald. I go everywhere, but Donald Trump building, everybody rich. He got a lot of buildings in New York. Wall Street, 59th Street, he got a lot of buildings. So I'll go around there because everybody got something. I like women over there, when they're a little calmer. All right, but this girl comes, white girl. She's a pretty white girl too, and she's like this. She's standing over there, and I see it just like this. And I'm like, free roses! She's like, so what are you doing? I said, listen, in this country, they may not treat women, in particular my women, but they may not treat women the best. So I'm just letting you guys know that you're not wanted, you're needed. So I give a free rose out, but in order to get the rose, you gotta say what you love about yourself, and basically give a quick synopsis on what you go through in life, and maybe 1 or 2 relationship questions. She's like, I'll do a video for you if you go to this forum. First it was a forum, that's the word she used. I'm like, forum? So now, this is what it translated into. Women have been, too many women have been forced to be in a comfortable state of hate, that women will go to these forums that teach them about men treating other people bad just so they can hate men more, right? So basically she was trying to break down history, but she don't know I'm very studied. When people speak to me, they're like, damn, you smart enough. They're not expecting that, because I be butt naked out there sometimes, Sammy. They're expecting like a stripper with an OnlyFans or something. So they're like, damn. And some of these rich women, they be, let's just say they like me the most, right? But they be like, damn. So she's speaking, she's like giving 40% of fact, and I'm correcting it, all right? Because, for example, one of the ways that they got women to really not like straight men in America, and just like I said, the rest of the world looks at it and they mimic it, right? Even where you're in the UK, I believe. It's something called the Moynihan Report. This is when Lyndon B. Johnson, the president, was in office, right? At one point in America, unemployment was up. That basically meant it was a mass unemployment of men. So at this time, when Lyndon B. Johnson, that president of the United States, was in office, it was ridiculous. It was like 85% of the men were unemployed. So what did that mean? A lot of families weren't being taken care of. So what happened? Welfare. Everywhere has a welfare, HRA, food stamps. Everybody got that. That's when that was issued. It's called the Moynihan Report. Right? She knew a little of the situation, but she didn't really understand what it did to the psyche of a woman. So, once welfare was issued, it was issued to women. Because women, y'all would demand help. What you supposed to get it? You're right. Nobody should have to struggle, but in particular a woman, right? So they were demanding help from the government. So the government said, all right, since all these black, white, Asian, Indian, since all these guys are unemployed, they can't really help you, we'll help you. Here's a check. Right? So now these women are getting financial help from the government. When unemployment went up, meaning all these black, white, Asian, Russian, all these men started to get jobs again. Now they were able to take care of these women. Yes, now they were able to take care of these women. Unfortunately, a lot of women left the man for the check, especially black women. Because now they got trained. Oh, if I need help, I'll go to the government. Because women, and this is how, because of the biology of a woman, women always look at, like, people don't even understand how smart the job of a wife is. A wife goes out and looks for somebody to work for her. That's a very intelligent person. You know who does that? Fortune 500 companies. Fortune 500 companies creates a situation and finds people to run it for them, right? So that's what women do. Biologically speaking, that's how you're meant. But how that worked dangerously, because in order to get this governmental assistance, women were told, you can't have the man around if you want us to help you. So when welfare across the planet, not just welfare, governmental assistance, what does that mean? When you divorce from your husband, what they say he should give you? Alimony. In order to get alimony, he got to get out of here. Child support. In order to get child support, what does the woman have to do to the man? She got to get him out of here. In order to get a lot of governmental food stamps, Section 8, in order to get a lot of those in the government, what does the woman have to do to the man? She got to get him out of here. No, and this is what the whole because it's a lot of reasons for a lot of stuff. But what nobody is doing is what I do. Just go research it, or even ask old people. Because you know what people do now? I hate women. No, I hate men. I hate women. They don't even know why they're saying that. They don't even know why they're saying that. So now, since you don't know the history, now all this hate, you're bringing it for no reason. It's getting better though, right? But extremely slowly. The thing that's making it better is social media. But that's also the thing that's making it worse. Because you see, you got people like me on here who could talk all this, and people will go, man, was Ben right? Moynihan Report. Wow, he's just so child. People will go because of stuff like this. Right? But another bad thing with social media is you'll have a lot of men, you have a lot of boys, and you have a lot of girls who are so angry at each other and don't even know why. They just was indoctrinated to be angry at each other across the planet. You got all these people, all these boys and girls all over the planet mad at each other just because they're following somebody without doing the work. So now you'll have people, boys and girls, make a page. make a YouTube live, make a TikTok live, make a Facebook live, and they'll come on here and say, I'm a girl, you supposed to hate all boys. And people will do it. No, well, men and women aren't equal. We just need to understand that, and we need to understand that we're better together than apart. You know, during slavery, as I said, that made so much money. That's why in America, the white man kept it going for about 500 years, right? But during slavery, everybody was married way more. Everybody. During the 40s and the 50s, you know why? Number one, because social media wasn't here. We had to deal with each other. And when you deal with everybody, like how I go out there, you understand people more. So during those times, we were married way more. You know why? Because we understood that struggle is necessary. And struggling together is probably the only way you can get out of it. All right, definitely got to go too, Sammy. I love you to life. I'm going to come back at 11 o'clock. I love Sammy. Peace. I definitely got